Sekunde. So.
I'm looking for Lord Adrianus.
Ja, genau. Wo ist der Kerl denn?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'd better be going. I'm looking for Lord Adrianus.
Father should be in his study. You must have passed it coming down the hall.
I'm looking for Father should be. What are you doing?
Was zum Teufel tust du da mit deinem Schwert? Das klingt ein bisschen gefährlich.
Me? Oh, just practicing some combat techniques. Father wishes I wouldn't, but a girl has to be able to defend herself, especially these days.
Klug.
I'm looking for Lord Adrianus. What are you doing? I'd better be going.
Mehr geht gerade
It was nice to meet you.
East.
Wow. Ich zieh mal lieber den Kopf ein. Wo war denn die Tür?
South. 17. East West.
East. North.
20.
East.
Ah, hier war die Tür.
Alchemy
North.
Lab Door 0. Entering Alchemy Lab. Alchemy Lab.
Alchemy Lab. Okay.
What will you take? Weak potion of healing 101.
Oh, und Potions.
Taken.
Dankeschön.
What else do? Empty cauldron shells. What will you take? Initiates Ring of Vitality 1 of 2.
Noch mehr Initiatenringe.
Fortifies the unit's health by 10 points. Fortifies the unit's health by 10 points. Taken. Rabbit's foot 1 of 1.
HP und noch ein
Taken.
HP.
Empty shells 2. Empty
No.
cauldron 0. A large black pot used for brewing potions. This container is empty.
Ob ich hier vielleicht später selber Kram anrühren kann? Das guckt jedenfalls cool.
Empty cauldron. Empty shells. Wall
West.
3. Alchemy
South.
Lab Door.
Bis dahin
Leaving Alchemy Lab.
bin ich mal zufrieden, alles weggelootet zu haben.
Wall
East.
15. Gallery
North.
Door 1.
Da ist schon wieder eine Tür.
Gallery.
Galerie.
Display
West.
case 2.
Display Case.
This container is locked. You'll need someone with more experience picking locks in order to open it. Look at the contents of the display case. Leave it alone. Look at the contents of the
Was denn
display
da
case.
drin?
What will you take? Dolphin blade 1 of 2.
Dolphin. Was?
One piece of a matching set. This elegant short sword has a flowing silver hilt that resembles a leaping dolphin.
Ein Delfinschwert. Nett.
Dolphin blade 2 of 2. One piece of a matching set. This elegant short sword. Dolphin blade 1 of 2.
2 Dolphinschwerter.
Wall
North.
3. Display
East.
case 2. This container is locked. You'll need someone with more experience picking locks in order to open it. Look at the contents of the display case.
Die sind beide dicht.
Leave it alone. Look at the contents of the display. What will you take? Royal Goblin Scimitar 1 of 1.
Ein Goblin-Säbel. Oha.
A black steel sword with a curved, serrated blade. This weapon is fearsome yet resplendent with silver and gold inlaid in the hilt and along the blade.
Nice.
Wall 3.
North.
Wall
East.
display case 2. This container is locked. You'll need someone with more experience
Ja, die
picking
sind alle zu. Da müssen wir nochmal
Leave it alone.
wiederkommen.
Wall
North.
Aber wenn wir wiederkommen, dann wird hier alles ausgeräumt. Ah, und mehr gibt's hier anscheinend auch nicht.
1. Leaving gallery. Wall
East.
10. Servants
South.
quarters door 0. Entering servants quarters.
Servant Quarters, okay.
What will you take? Rusty iron dagger 1 of 1.
Oh ja, ausrauben, ausrauben.
Most of his weapons short. Straight blade has been eaten away by rust and what's left isn't very sharp. Weapon rating 10.
Weapon Rating, was auch immer das ist.
Weight light.
Leicht.
Increases critical threat 2%.
Mehr kritischer Schaden. Ja, und das war's auch.
Taken.
Für mich jetzt nicht so ideal. Ich hoffe, ich kriege irgendwelche coolen Stäbe oder sowas. Aber
Empty shells. Bed. This container is empty. Wall 3.
East.
Wall 2.
North.
Empty
West.
shells 0. Bed 3.
South.
da ist das Bett.
A comfortable mattress on a sturdy wooden frame.
Auch die Angestellten haben schöne Betten. Das finde ich schon mal gut.
This container is empty.
Aber leere Betten. Das geht doch nicht. Finde ich das letzte
West.
auch noch?
Servants
North.
quarters door 3.
Ja, wird nicht so furchtbar wichtig sein.
Wall entering servants quarters. Wall. End of
North.
servants quarters. Wall
West.
0. End of
North.
7th. Wall 0.
West.
End of wall 1.
East.
Wer ist denn da?
Bed. Nothing to interact with. Nothing to it. End of
North.
servants quarters 0. Wall 1. Leaving servants quarters. Door
West.
End. None. Gallery door
North.
0.
War ich hier schon? Ja, Galerie-Door, genau.
Wall
East.
10. Wall
South.
servants quarters door 1.
Hier war ich schon.
Wall
East.
7.
Was ist denn hier los?
Wall
North.
0.
Wer tut das? Ach du meine Güte.
John the
West.
Guard 11. John the Guard 10. John the Guard 9. John the Guard 8. Nothing to examine. John the Guard 6. John the Guard door 12. Nothing to interact with. Nothing to interact with.
Ah, verdammt, der ist mir weggelaufen.
Wall 0.
North.
Wall 5.
East.
Manche von den NPCs bewegen sich auch. Denen muss man dann ein bisschen hinterher rennen. Aber das mache ich jetzt mal erst,
Lord
North.
Adrianus' bedroom door 0.
wenn wir es brauchen. So, was hat der alte Sausel denn in seinem Schlafzimmer gelagert? Kondome gab es ja zu der Zeit noch nicht, aber irgendwas wird es sich schon finden lassen.
Bookcase
East.
2. What will you take? Arcane poisons and their applications 1 of 3.
Was zur Hölle?
A dusty grey volume with a faint moldy odor. No effects. The 5 pillars arcane poisons and their applications 1 of 3.
Irgendein Dings, das ich nicht genau weiß. Ich nehm's mal mit.
Taken. The 5 pillars of persuasion 1 of 2.
Aha.
No effects. A book bound in smooth black leather with gilded golden lettering on the cover.
Bücher
Taken. The subtle art of necromancy 1 of 1.
und Nekromantie.
A black bound book with strange runes upon the binding.
Ein Nekromantiebuch im Schlafzimmer von Lord Adriana. Na, das hat doch vermutlich noch eine Geschichte.
Taken. Empty bookcase 2.
So.
Bed. Empty bookcase. Wall
North.
So, Bücher konnte man auch irgendwie lesen. Wie ging das denn?
5. You can view your inventory in a comprehensive list or in lists sorted by type. Navigate between the lists using the tab and shift plus tab keys. Use the number keys and spacebar to get more information about items. If an item can be used, you can select it with the enter key. OK. Inventory. Rusty Iron Dagger 1 of 15. Broken Amulet 15 of 15. The Subtle Art of Necromancy 14 of 15.
Was steht denn in einem Nekromantiebuch drin? Irgendwas Nützliches?
Reading books and journals can give you valuable information about the people, places, and history of Fairhaven. Use tab and shift plus tab to flip through pages of a book. When you have finished reading, you can hit enter to return to your inventory and read more books, or escape to continue exploring. OK. There is no more jealous master than death. However, if one possesses enough strength of will and a proper unholy training, even the dead can be pulled back from their slumber. As every necromancer knows, there are varying degrees of resurrection. This book explores them in detail.
Oha, Auferstehungszeug.
There is no more jealous master.
Okay. Wie war das jetzt? Tab?
The most basic form of necromancy is reanimation. Simple reanimation imbues a corpse with the ability to act as an independent agent. This is not true resurrection. The corpse has no real will, simply the instinct to destroy and to preserve its own well-being. Furthermore, a reanimated corpse is not regenerated, but maintains whatever decayed form it had when reanimated.
Ah, also Leichen auferstehen lassen? Zombie-Party?
A thrall is a reanimated corpse that has been bound to the will of the necromancer. Under the direct command of its master, a thrall is far more dangerous than a simple reanimation. Of course, binding a thrall to one's will requires far more focus and magical energy than simply reanimating it.
Eine Leiche an sein Bewusstsein binden klingt irgendwie ein bisschen verrottend.
True resurrection is a feat dared only by the most powerful of necromancers. A resurrected body recovers the entirety of its physical properties, even if it has been in the ground for centuries. Furthermore, resurrected beings cannot be bound to the will of the necromancer. A necromancer of particular power can influence the thoughts of a resurrected being, but this is as far as his control extends. Due to this lack of control and the extreme difficulty of the task, only the most powerful necromancers have been known to successfully perform a resurrection.
Das klingt nach einer guten Möglichkeit, sich jede Menge Ärger einzuhandeln. Was ist das? Ich glaube, das war's.
Miscellaneous. Arcane poisons and their applications 1 of 4.
Arcane Poisons, okay.
Preface. The poisons described in this tome are extremely dangerous, and the recipes given require an extreme degree of alchemical skill. Proceed with caution.
Gifte. Ob man das als Dieb machen kann? Sich Gift auf die Klinge schmieren oder so?
Draught of Eversleep. A sleeping draught of unrivaled power. Any drinker of this poison will fall into a deep slumber. The only known remedy for this draught is a curative elixir made from the powdered leaves of an elder treekin, blended with purified waters under the light of a 3/4 moon. Most victims of this poison die of malnourishment if a remedy is not readily available.
Okay.
Culture of Subservience. A powerful potion that renders the drinker's will highly susceptible to domination. Traditionally used by dark mages to force their subjects into carrying out particularly undesirable tasks. A strong enough will can resist the cordial, but few have the necessary charisma to do so. The effects of this poison can be undone by a powerful potion of clarity.
Klingt nett.
Hard rot, a deadly poison that causes decay in any organic victim. A person who drinks a dose of hard rot will be dead within days. It can also be introduced into a water supply to poison plants, though the decay occurs more slowly and can be reversed if the water is purified. There is no known cure for hard rot.
Ja, das klingt nicht so nett.
Miscellaneous, arcane poisons and their the 5 pillars of persuasion 2 of 4. The subtle art of necromancy 3, broken amulet 4 of 4. The subtle 5 pillars of persuasion
Okay,
2 of
jetzt
4.
haben wir schon 2 Bücher gelesen, jetzt lesen das dritte auch noch.
Author's note, congratulations, reader. By turning this page, you take your first step into exerting subtle but irresistible influence over all with whom you come into contact. Such power should not be taken lightly, but fear not. The rules for our power may or may not be used. After all, are made by those who hold it. May the knowledge conscient herein help you write your own rules. Best wishes, Machius Velius Olcano. Pillar of first flattery. Of all that distinguishes the human creature from his animal fellows, his ego is the most distinctive feature and the most powerful. Convince a man that generosity is his most attractive feature, and he may well give you the shirt off his back. Tell him he is too important to be left unattended, and he will surrender his privacy to your watchful gaze.
Okay, komische, fiese Viecher.
Pillar the second, bribery. No request is so great that the price could not buy it. The key to acquiring another's acquiescence has less to do with offering him much, and much to do with learning what he desires most, and offering as little of it as you can. However, it will behoove you to overemphasize the cost to yourself, for if he believes you have paid him a great personal sacrifice, he will feel important, and you will have accomplished the first and second pillars in one simple act.
Okay.
Pillar the third, intimidation. While man is unique among animals in his susceptibility to pride, he is like every other in his base desire for self-preservation. If you discover what another fears, you discover the key to his utter domination. Be careful, however, that any intimidation you apply is measured carefully. However, too much, and the object of your attention may seek in desperation to defend himself. Too little, and he may think in his arrogance that he is beyond harm. Better to be subtle and craft the echoes of distant but certain doom, all disguised by the sweet serenade of proffered friendship. Pillar of fourth, suggestion. We now enter the realm of subtlety. To present another with your ideas is an easy task. To present another with ideas in such a way that he believes them to be his own is far more difficult. The rewards, however, are manifold. One is loath to heed another's counsel and swift to heed one's own. Convincing an adversary that your counsel is his own guarantees that he will be your most militant ally in his own subjugation.
Warnungen über Warnungen.
Pillar of fifth, extortion. While all beings fear harm to themselves, some who suffer from a more sensitive nature can be more readily influenced through threats of a different kind. The cunning manipulator need only discover what the adversary values most, be it treasure, family, or reputation, and place that item in jeopardy. Again, a delicate balance must be pursued. For those who fear loss, the most fight most fiercely to prevent it.
Gott, ich muss sagen, das ist echt gar nicht so einfach, die Bücher zu verstehen. Das war's jetzt auch.
Miscellaneous.
Ich muss noch mal schauen, ob ich vielleicht fürs Bücherlesen die Sprache auf Deutsch stelle, weil dann verstehe ich persönlich es besser.
West.
Aber jetzt
Lord
South.
Adrianus' bedroom, door 0.
schauen wir mal, was es hier noch gibt.
Empty
East.
bookcase 2. Wall
North.
Da gibt es nämlich irgendwo noch ein Bett.
5. Fireplace
East.
4. Wall 5. Nothing to examine, nothing to
Mit der Feuerstelle kann ich nichts machen. Oder?
Nothing to enter. Wall
No.
0. Lock wall
West.
0.
Ah, das ist noch eine Locked Door.
Wall 0. Wall
North.
6. Fireplace
East.
4. Wall 1. Wall 2.
South.
Leaving wall down up. Entering wall down opposite wall
West.
5.
Einfach irgendwo.
Then
North.
Ah, hier.
Nothing to interact with. Nothing to examine. Nothing to. This container is empty. Bed. Empty bookcase. Wall 3.
East.
Then
North.
Wall 3.
East.
Then Wall 3.
North.
War hier nicht noch was gewesen? Na, anscheinend nicht.
Wall 3.
East.
Wall
South.
0. Wall 3.
East.
Leaving wall down. And head. Head. Wall
South.
Balcony.
Ach, auf den Balkon bin ich jetzt gelaufen. Hoppla.
Head
East.
2. North South Road 69. Wilhelm and Frieda's house wall 10.
Wo komme ich jetzt hier wieder? Ist hier irgendwas?
Trash heap. John the guard. Sam the gardener. Trash heap. Head 0. North head 0. North South Road 47. Trash heap. John the guard. Sam the. Trash heap. John nothing to exact. Wall 3.
South.
Wall
West.
1. Wall 2.
North.
Head
East.
1. North South Road 58. Head 9. Alley 10 5. Head 0. North South Road nothing to inter. Nothing to ex.
Oh ja, ist ja klar.
North.
Wall
West.
0. Wall 4.
South.
Ist ja irgendwo ein Mülleimer. Wo ist der denn?
Trash heap. Sam the gardener. Head
East.
2, North South Road 6 9. Nothing to in. Nothing to a trash heap. Wall
South.
Head
East.
0, North South, nothing to inter. Nothing to in. Head 0, nothing to interact. Wall
South.
Oh, gut. Ja.
Head 1, Sam the gardener 2. The gardener is hard at work beautifying the manor grounds. He probably doesn't
hier
have
ist
time
der
to talk.
Gärtner.
A short, stocky fellow. Head 1, North South Road 58, Wilhelm and Frieda's house, Wall 9.
Steht hier auf dem Balkon und
Nothing to interact. Wall
North.
5.
schneidet Dinge. Okay, dann gehen wir jetzt wieder raus hier.
Head
East.
0, North South Road 47, Hedge 8, Alley 914, Hedge 14, at Wall.
North.
Wenn ich die Tür
Leaving
baue.
Wall 4.
West.
Fireplace
North.
3, Wall 4. Wall
West.
4. Wall
South.
4. Empty bookcase 3. Empty bookcase 4. Empty bookcase. Wall 4. Wall
West.
floor 2.
Ach,
Wall
North.
1. Fireplace
East.
4. Wall 5. Wall 0.
North.
ich will doch wieder rausgehen.
Wall
West.
4. Lord
South.
Adrianus' bedroom door 4.
Ah, hier.
Wall
East.
5. Lord
South.
Adrianus' bed.
Fällt mir eigentlich ein, dass hier noch was gewesen wäre.
None.
Aber gut.
Wall
East.
4. Lord
North.
Adrianus' wall 2.
East.
Door 0.
South.
Wo sind wir hier?
None. Bed, empty desk, ceremonial urn.
Aha.
Wall
West.
empty desk 1. A standard writing desk with drawers for storage. This container is empty. Bed, empty desk, wall
South.
0. Ceremonial
West.
urn 3. Nothing to examine. A ceramic container used to hold a person's treasured possessions as well as occasionally their ashes.
Okay.
What will it take? Weak potion of sorcery 1 of 1.
Oh, High Potion.
Take.
Aber sofort.
South.
Empty desk 2. Wall 2. Bed 2. This container is empty. Wall
East.
3. Wall
North.
0.
East.
None. Lord
North.
Adrianus' wall
East.
3.
Okay, den,
Wall
South.
den Gang bin ich wohl zu Ende gegangen.
None. None. Empty
West.
desk 0. Wall 1.
South.
Wall
East.
1. Door 1.
South.
None. Bed, empty desk.
Ist hier irgendwie weiter? Das habe ich nicht gleich im ersten
Bed
Haus
2.
verlaufen,
three.
wie es aussieht.
This container is empty. Door
West.
17. Servants
South.
quarters, door half.
West.
Das hatten wir alles schon.
Wall
South.
16.
Hier kann ich aber noch reingehen.
Armory
West.
locked door 2. Wall
South.
9.
Locked Door.
Entrance
East.
419. Door 9. Wall
South.
Entrance-Hall.
Wall
West.
2. Guest room door 2. Wall
South.
5. Wall
East.
0. Wall
South.
5. Closet
East.
door 0. Wall 2.
South.
Closet door
East.
0. Wall
South.
Door
East.
3. Wall
South.
1. Door
West.
7. Door 1.
South.
Door
West.
5. Wall 0.
North.
Door 6.
West.
Hier kommt man raus. Wo ist denn der Adriana?
Gwen's
South.
bedroom door 1.
Gwen's Bedroom, okay.
What will you take? Rusty iron dagger 1 of 2. Taken. Initiates ring of shielding 1 of 1.
Ring of Shielding.
Resist critical hits 3%. Armor rating 2. Weight effortless. Value 3. Does not restrict mag. Taken.
Was
Bed. Empty desk. Chef.
ist denn noch?
Empire Place 2, Wall 3. Wall
West.
4. Wall
South.
3. Wall
West.
3. Shells
North.
1. What will you take? Weak potion of greater healing 1 of 2. Taken. Weak potion of respite 1 of 1. Taken. Empty shells 1. This container is empty. Fireplace
East.
3. Wall 4. West
North.
bedroom door 0. Wall
West.
4. Empty
South.
desk 1. Wall
West.
3. Empty
South.
shells 1. Wall
West.
0. Bed. Empty desk. Empty.
Jetzt finde ich jetzt gerade nicht.
Empty
South.
desk 1. Wall 3.
West.
West
North.
bedroom door
Warte mal, ich habe nichts Wichtiges übersehen.
West.
Wall 0.
North. West.
West
South.
bedroom door 6.
East.
Door 1.
South.
Enter in kitchen.
Oh, Küche.
This container is empty. Empty cooking pot. Shells. Shells
East.
2. What will you take? Initiates ring of endurance 1 of 2.
Noch ein Ring
Fortifies the unit's stamina by 10 points. Taken. Rabbit's foot 1 of 1.
und noch ein
Taken.
Hasen.
Empty shells
Kocht ihr
2.
die hier oder was?
Wall
South.
3. Wall 3.
West.
Wall 1.
North.
So, jetzt würde ich auch gerne mal
Doors leaving kitchen.
den großen
Gallery door 15.
Lord
East.
finden.
Enter in dining hall.
Dining Hall.
Door 2.
North.
Wall 4.
East.
Wall 3.
South.
Wall 4.
East.
Hier war ich doch überall schon.
Wall 2.
North.
Tut mir leid, ich
Door 5.
West.
Door 2.
North.
stolper
Leaving
hier
dining enter in entrance hall.
herum. Entrance Hall.
Door 2.
East.
Wall 3.
North.
Enter
West.
entrance hall 6. Wall 9. Wall 3.
North.
Wall 6.
West.
Wall
South.
5. Door 6.
East.
Wall 3.
South.
Enter
West.
entrance hall 2. Leaving entrance hall. Gallery
North.
door 8. Entrance
East.
hall 2 left. Gallery door
North.
9. Armory
West.
lock door 0. Gallery door
North.
6. Door 6.
West.
Alchemy
North.
lab door 0. Door 2.
West.
Study door
South.
1.
Ah, hier,
Enter in
Study
study.
Door. Meine Güte. Jetzt geht's weiter.
Desk. Bookcase. Bookcase. Lord Adrianus.
Okay.
Lord
East.
Adrianus 4. Nothing to examine. Nothing to Nothing to
Wo ist er denn?
Wall
South.
1. Lord
East.
Adrianus 4. Nothing to examine.
Can
A
I
tall,
help?
stately man dressed in black velvet robes. His hair and neatly trimmed beard are silver and his face is lined with hair, but his blue eyes are bright and piercing.
Okay.
So, there you are at last.
Oh, schöne Stimme.
You were expecting me?
I make a point of knowing what goes on within my city's walls. When I heard about your defense of the South Gate, well, naturally, I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Okay.
I was glad to be of service. I guess word travels fast around here. All I did was defend myself. You should really work on the reception you give visitors. Nearly getting killed tends to give a poor impression. I guess word travels fast around here.
The guard told me everything. I understand you want to help with the defense of the city.
Jawohl, ja.
That's right, it's not right for your people to live in fear. That's right, I want to help however I can. Well, from where I'm standing, you could use the help. Don't get me wrong, it's purely out of self-preservation. Well, from where I'm standing, you could use the help. That's right, well, from where I'm standing, you could use the help. Don't get me wrong, it's purely out of self-preservation. Well, from where that's right, it's not right.
Excellent. We can always use more able-bodied guards.
Your guards can only hold out for so long. I intend to find out what's causing these attacks. Guards aren't enough. I'm going to find out what's causing these attacks. Let your lackeys do the guarding. I'm going to get to the bottom of these attacks. Look, if I'm going to have the run of this town, I can't be stuck guarding. I need to figure out what's causing these attacks.
You mean leave the city walls? No, you mustn't.
Wie schockiert er klingt.
Why not? I want to help. Someone has to, and your city can't spare the guards. I'm not one of your guards, you can't order me around. Someone has...
Yes, of course. But the lands beyond are not safe. It's too dangerous.
Oh, eine Dose Mitleid.
I am willing to take that risk. I am no coward. Whatever evil is out there had better be ready for me. I don't welcome the danger, but I have to think of others first. I'd rather do something than wait around here for your city to be overrun. I hate danger, but I hate sitting around doing nothing even more. I'd rather do something than wait around here for your city to be overrun. I don't welcome the danger, but I have to think of others first.
I can see there's no dissuading you. Very well. The attacks are coming from Silvershade Mine to the west, the graveyard to the east, and the forest of Deepwood north of town. If you want to stop them, I'm afraid you will have to survive all 3 areas.
Ah, da kriegen wir jetzt also so die 3 Hauptgebiete angeteasert.
Then I'd best get started. Thank you for your help. I will do everything I can to ensure the safety of your city, as I swear to you. Is that all? This should be easy. Great, there better be a huge reward for this. Is that I will do, then I'd best get started. Thank you for your help. I can see there's no dissuading you. Then I'd best get...
May good fortune go with you. I'm afraid you'll need it.